Okay, why do you support Palestine?
My conscience does not allow me to do otherwise.
What is wrong with supporting Israel?
The Zionist entity is not Israel.
What is the Zionist entity?
It is an entity which seeks legitimacy by using the name Israel. But the Zionist entity is not the Israel mentioned in the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran.
Okay, but is it really wrong to support Zionism?
Yes, it is wrong to support Zionism. Zionism is pure evil.
What is Zionism exactly?
It is the idea that Jewish people need a homeland and that homeland should come at the expense of the native population of Palestine.
So it is the idea that Jews are superior to the non-Jews?
Not all Jews support Zionism, and some Jews believe that to establish a homeland for Jews and call it Israel is contrary to Jewish religious law, and they call for the removal of the Zionist entity and complete liberation of the state of Palestine. To answer your question, yes, a lot of the Jewish population subscribes to the idea that Jews are superior to non-Jews, and so the non-Jews do not deserve to be treated as equals and can even be killed with impunity.
So where do these Zionists came from?
The Zionist entity is basically a European colony, except even more brutal and evil than European colonies of the 15th to 19th centuries in the Americas, Africa, and parts of Asia.
So they are European Jews?
Yes, they are mostly Jews who came to Palestine beginning in the 1920s, as well as their many descendants who continue the terrorist policies of the founders of the Zionist entity, which was declared a country in 1948.
So they are terrorists?
Yes, indeed, they are terrorists.
How so?
Their behavior since 1948 would certainly qualify them as terrorists. They used violence to force the native population of Palestine from land they wanted for themselves. Vast cities and small villages were depopulated and resettled by foreigners. They used Judaism to justify their terrorist policies, to justify murder. So it is correct to call them Jewish terrorists.
Are they continuing their terrorist way even until now, in 2025?
Yes, nearly every day they wage a war of ethnic cleansing, of genocide, on the few areas of Palestine that remain under Palestinian control and governorship, most especially Gaza. The Zionist regime, based in Tel Aviv, sends its terrorist army into the Gaza Strip to attempt to finish the job of exterminating the native population of Palestine.
But they at least spare the lives of children, right?
Their goal is genocide, so they spare nobody.
Really?
They aspire to completely erase the Palestinian people and the state of Palestine from the face of the earth. They go so far as to deny the existence of Palestine and Palestinians. They declare that Palestinians are just Arabs and should just abandon their homeland in favor of living in neighboring countries like Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Egypt.
Oh, they sound like horrible people, the Zionist Jews.
They are the worst of the worst people. Their hearts are filled with hate That is why I cannot support them, and I must support Palestine. I support the total dismantling of the terrorist Zionist entity and the return of all Palestinians to their hometowns, which are currently under Zionist occupation. It is important to note again that I am not anti-Jewish or even anti-Israel. I am anti-Zionism. I am anti-hatred. I am pro-justice. I am pro-peace. And it is important to note also that Palestinians are Muslims, Jews, and Christians. The native people of the land are a mix of Muslims, Jews, and Christians.
Okay. So why? What happened? What is the history?